Now it is. All right, here we are. Sunday Pours live on YouTube. It's the Thursday before Memorial Day. How's your weekend shaping up, man? You looking good? You get started already?
I got a little doers in front of me.
All right, there you go.
No free plugs, but doers. We'll give them one.
Well, maybe I'll send you a bottle. I have no problem with giving free plugs to booze, because then, oh man,
Tight one. Tight butthole.
that star. Yeah, you never know with the booze. Keep shouting out all the booze you can. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know. Doers is been around forever. I don't know how the Scotch business is these days. You know, a lot of Johnny Walker,
I see a lot of
right?
empty bottles. See a lot of empty bottles in your recycle bin.
If there is one Scotch, I would go Doers. It's affordable,
Hmm.
reliable. It's Doers.
That's not. There you go. No, no free pitches, but you're gonna write their copy for free. How about that?
That's my Draper moment. That was my Sunday pour Draper.
That was pretty good.
Someone just left the stream in tears. That was
Yeah,
so.
that was the carousel, right? Unbelievable. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be quarantined, I think, for the duration of Memorial Day weekend. We got a little COVID outbreak here.
Outbreak.
Apparently.
I've been there, not with COVID, but I did have Memorial Day ripped from me 2 years ago.
What was 2 years ago?
It's when I had the strep throat out of nowhere.
Oh, you thought was COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Oh,
and the timing couldn't have been worse. It like came right on that Friday. Well, I was fighting it all week, telling myself it was allergies.
yeah.
And then Saturday morning, like couldn't like it was like razor blade swallowing, fever, and I was like, okay, I guess I can't
I'm pretty sure we
go.
had a pretty good. Was that the time you told the Memorial Day story on the show?
Yeah, that was yeah. I was like, I had convinced. I was Friday night. I had convinced myself I wasn't sick. I was drinking a 40 ounce, and I think I
Just
had like
2 years.
Chinese food that night too. And then
2 years.
yeah, like I remember like I needed to record. I think a little bit later because I was just like a little throat was a little scratchy or something. I remember I got my first haircut in like 2 months that day, maybe even
Oh,
longer.
yep, that was the warehouse haircut store. I remember
The
that.
back alley haircut. Yeah.
Oh, it was a back
Um,
alley. All right.
and yeah, I was pretty fucked up and just didn't realize it.
All right.
I was in denial.
Well,
I guess I realized I was in denial.
we have one positive here and two people feeling. The one positive doesn't feel that bad, sniffles, and two negatives are feeling pretty lousy. And there's me. I'm self-medicating, so hopefully.
I mean, that's the best plan of action, I guess. Best course of action.
Hmm.
What more can you do?
That's it. That's all I can do. I pray for the best. Well,
So you just bunker down with booze? Is that like the plan?
it's the plan. Yeah.
What more? What more
Yeah.
can you do?
Yeah, I mean, that's my go-to plan for just about any situation.
Yeah,
Super Bowl,
anything.
bunker. Super Bowl, bunker down with booze.
Right.
Every now is a sick, bunker down with booze. Not feeling, not feeling like you're worth shit, bunker down with booze. Everything.
Can't
You name
can't
it.
think of anything better, man. Can't think of a better solution.
No, liquor store is the one-stop shop for everything that ails you. That's for
That's
sure.
it.
You- You're,
It's your first aid kit.
it's it. You're shouting out actual brands. I'm just shouting out alcohol in general.
Well,
Really.
yeah, I mean, a little soft spot for doers, but I'll mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I
Uh,
think that's it. I don't know. I don't think anybody's gonna want to see us. Um,
Probably
working,
not.
I working from home today. Work from home tomorrow. Although work would not have minded if I went in. Uh, but I was like, I'm not gonna go in on fucking holiday Friday.
Like the higher ups that are making the decisions that are telling you it's okay to go in, are those people who are actually going to see you face to face, or is this like,
No, well, no, the one guy who gave me the go ahead to stay in, he's a higher up that he comes by and says hello once in a while. but he's like the only person with any common sense.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like towing the line. He's the one guy. Not he doesn't really care who thinks what. Is not looking over his shoulder. He just said, "Yeah, just stay home. Do what you got to do. We'll see you next week."
Yeah.
But it takes forever. It takes forever to get to him.
Did you do official tests or home tests?
I didn't. I haven't got tested. They all, two of them, the kids both got the 24-hour test.
What
And,
test? That's the pregnancy
PCR.
one.
The PCR. No.
I don't know what anything is. I know I know at home, and then I know somebody sticks the thing in your nose.
Well, you could get the rapid at the doctor's office, or you could get it, and it's like a little more. It's PCR. It's called. I don't know what it stands for, but PCR. It's like the more accurate test, I guess. It takes a day to get the results.
Okay.
So, two of them did it. All three of them have gotten like the rapid test on Tuesday, and they're all negative.
So you're just waiting. You're just waiting. Just waiting.
I might have it right now. I have no idea.
You're like
Chance.
Tony. You're like Tony. The penultimate. I can't say that word. Second to last Sopranos.
Yeah, well,
He's just sitting there with the gun in the bed, just waiting for all oncomers.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got. Yeah, I mean, literally, just two of them on my lap yesterday, coughing, sneezing. I'm like, yeah, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, no, I think once one person in the house has it, I made like a gentleman's agreement with my wife. Like, if one of us gets it, we're both getting it. Like, it's not. What am I
Yeah, I'm
gonna
not
do?
gonna avoid you for a day or a week or whatever. I mean, there was like 2
then,
years ago. Go ahead.
Because then if you have it or whatever, like, you have to stay in a room. If everyone in the house just is open about it, then the house is your quarantine.
Yeah,
I don't want to be sitting in a fucking room.
we're all in this together, man. That's it.
Yeah. Fucking pay my taxes. I want to quarantine in the whole house. What the fuck?
I didn't think about it that way, but if there's ever any argument about sticking me in any kind of room, I'll bring up the tax situation.
Yeah, I own the whole house.
I mean, there's videos like 2 years ago, before the what do you call it? Like the vaccines came out, and there's videos of people like leaving food at the top of the basement steps. Or the Cuomo brothers is in the basement, like a fucking troll is down there. Give me some soup. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's we'll just play some Scrabble, maybe do like a 4-day long game of Monopoly or something.
You can still light the grill, right?
Still like the grill. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't plan it. I mean, I really thought up until today we got the results. I really thought that we had that gene, that we weren't going to get it.
Isn't that confirmed that some people just literally can't get it?
No, it's not confirmed.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it is, but I mean, I don't. It's probably bullshit.
I've been hoping I have it, but I haven't verbalized it. I don't want to tempt fate.
Yeah, well,
it'd be such a flex, though. Such a flex.
At this point, I might as well say it, because I've had people with it coughing on me, so I might as well just put my cards all out there. It's just shuffling it all in.
Yeah, I've been in a couple scenarios with people. It was like right before Christmas, where I was in like the same car with them, and I found out they had it, and I just didn't tell people. I mean, it's ridiculous. I was like, no news is good news. I'm fine.
Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, we need content for the show, so I got to talk about it. So maybe I jinxed myself because I had to bring up the talk. Oh well.
Yeah.
How about that Nestor Cortez? Let's go. go to the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing before we talk Yanks. I need to get this off my chest. The NBA playoffs, they stink.
Yeah, it's blowout after blowout. It's been a rough. It feels like every night at this point. At least For at least 4 or 5 nights, it's been a blowout after blowout. Maybe
We've had some long series, like Dallas and Phoenix was a long series, but I feel like every game in that series was double digits.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
And then Heat Celtics. I mean, I need an investigation to know how the Heat got the 1 seed. Like I've kind of abandoned the regular season. I need somebody who actually watches from October on. Were they like the only team that tried in the regular season? Is that how they got the 1 seed? Because they stink. They suck.
We had all our hopes were on the Heat beating the Celtics.
I've already advanced the Celtics. It's over. It's Celtics Warriors. That's it. And it's a legacy series for Curry. I've been hard on Curry at times. He goes and beats the Celtics. All's forgiven. Finals MVP. I think I've been fair to him.
Will he forgive you? Will he forgive you though?
I don't need forgiveness. I just need him to beat the Celtics. That's it.
That's right. Yeah.
That's it.
That will cement him in your heart forever.
You know what it's similar to, actually? It's Rodgers versus Brady 2 years ago. It was a personal legacy game for Rodgers where I'd been a little tough on him. I was the first person to be tough on Rodgers in the media. Now the guy gets crushed. Like, it's not even cool anymore to like kill Rodgers because he's like an anti-vaxxer. He's like a Kyrie.
Like your Pat McAfee, yeah.
Right. And it was Rodgers versus Brady NFC title game, and I said all would be forgiven if Rodgers won that game. If not, he was dead to me. Dead to me. I haven't forgiven him. So I think Curry against Boston is a similar thing, and I'm just prepared for disappointment.
Yeah, Curry's he's a little different in like the unbearable category. Like, the Rodgers thing is a diva, the vaccination thing, the dating the actresses and stuff. Curry's like doing weird game shows.
Subway commercials.
Subway commercials, unforgivable, even though Jeter's in a Subway commercial now.
Yeah, I can't talk about that.
That was that was a kick in the nuts.
It's disappointing.
Everything we've said, what a kick in the nuts. And
48 years of Jeter. First time he disappointed me.
He slipped up, yeah. And then and Curry, of course, rooting the game of basketball because not every kid has to huck it up from 4,000 feet. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a little more bearable than Rodgers is.
Oh yeah, I don't dislike Curry. I don't dislike Curry. I've grown to dislike Rodgers. I don't dislike Curry. I just think it's fair. Like, he's been to 5 finals and he hasn't been the MVP of any, and he's not really like been the most clutch guy for the best shooter ever.
Yeah. I was just trying to think of what other stuff like off the court stuff would be.
Yeah, I mean he's a little, he's a little Tim Anderson-ish on the court, like a little.
He's like goofy though. He's more goofy than.
Yeah, he's goofy. That's all.
Yeah.
If you're the other team, you don't like him. If he's on your team, you like him. He's one of those guys.
There's a lot of guys like that. I mean,
he's got to win. Just beat the Celtics, and all's forgiven. That's it.
Yeah, this is his chance to be the MVP. You're right. I didn't think about that. This is it. No Durant. Clay's, it's half a Clay. Won't be Draymond, so this is his to win.
You would think. He'd have to be the guy.
Celtics will beat him up pretty good, though, man. They're going to be double
Smart. Put Smart on him.
Yeah.
Warriors do have the home court. I looked into that. Warriors they won a couple extra games.
All right.
Could be important. Warriors have not lost at home this postseason.
Yeah.
So take that for what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that we peaked at Bucks Celtics because that was a good series.
Yeah.
There were some good games in there. The comeback from the Bucks in Game 5, the way Game 3 ended, the little tip drill.
Have there been playoffs like this before? Like, my knowledge maybe isn't that great, but I remember there always being good games. This is almost games almost non-competitive. Not competitive, but I mean it's like Once we run away with it.
I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it. Like last year, who the hell won last year? I'm already blanking. Bucks. I mean, Bucks Nets was a good series. Bucks Suns, I kind of blacked that out. I feel like the games were good.
Yeah, the games were good in the finals last year. Yes.
I think it's
the Middleton game. Middleton had a game in there.
Yeah. I think it's technically year to year because, like, if you go back to the first year with Durant and the Warriors, I mean, that was just steamroll. They almost went 16-0, right?
That's different, though. A team dominating is a little different than games on both conferences being like 15-point wins. You know what I mean? True. A team dominating it's pretty. I mean, if you're a fan, it's great. A fan of the team, it's great. And if I mean, it's kind of sucks like as far as drama goes, but I mean, it's still special to see. Like that's how good that team is, you know.
Put any heat on A-Rod, no pun intended, for being in the building last night. He was in the building for a couple T-Wolves collapses. Now he's there. He's there in a suit in Miami. Probably trying to buy the Marlins out from under Jeter.
Yeah, picking up his scraps.
Yeah. Speaking of Steph Curry, there he is, Subway commercial on ESPN. Oh no, never mind. TNT. I went over to the basketball game.
What am I looking at? I saw LaMelo Ball. There's Steph. All right. Yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, I'm a little behind. I'm a little behind here, I guess. All right.
LaMelo Ball's doing Subway commercials too?
No, it wasn't Subway. It was something else. I don't know what it was.
You know, it's so fucking disingenuous for athletes to try and push Subway on people. It really is. Like you know, all right, Jordan and Bird and them, like, and I'm sure there's a ton of athletes that I'm drawing a blank on did McDonald's commercials. But like I could see athletes eating McDonald's. Like Joel Embiid, legit, they were like, we can't get this guy to stop eating fast food. And like athletes can get away with eating fast food because they're like in tip-top shape. They work out. They're young.
I can see Larry Bird having a Big Mac.
Oh yeah, I could see athletes loving that. You're on the road and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Quarter pounder, yep. Big Mac.
Yeah.
Like, who's eating Subway?
Yeah, it's great.
It's not like you never hear like, Joel Embiid, we got to stop him from eating the chicken teriyaki. He's got to get in shape. Like. It's just disingenuous to push Subway. Like Brady, like TB fucking 12 asshole. Alex Guerrero's not letting you eat Subway. Like why are you doing Subway commercials?
Yeah, Brady doing any food commercials makes no sense at all. Yeah, it's all disingenuous. You know,
you don't get anything out of Subway. Like you do a car commercial, they'll probably throw you the keys to a free car. Yeah, I guess. But don't you feel like if you were in that situation and you have that type of money, that you'd be more selective with your ads?
You called me out I forget what show it was, like a show or two ago. I said, like, you came to me telling me to do the Italian combo thing for Subway. I said, I'm not doing it. You said, well, they throw $3 million at you. I was like, tell my agent to find a better commercial.
No, us though, like who are poor. I said.
Oh yeah, well, if you're coming to me, then you're really desperate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'll get paid like a fraction of what Jeter got paid to do it. Yeah. But if I have Jeter's bank account, I'm like, no. And you know what else bothers me about Subway is not only the food. Yes, don't clean up that scumbag's mess.
Yeah,
let them fucking die. Subway, enough.
Yeah. I agree. That Jared's a big stain on the fast food industry in general, and Subway's a big stain on the fast food industry in general. Subway's a big stain on deli. I mean, just go to a regular deli. You know how I feel about this.
Mom and pop.
Like I get the fast food stuff, like the burger joints, even like the taco joints. But I mean, go to, like if you want, but there's a difference between a McDonald's burger and you go to a place to get like a real burger, even like an Applebee's. You know, it's gonna be a much better burger at Applebee's. Don't go to Applebee's, go to a better burger place. But still, you know what I'm saying.
I think I'll take the Big Mac over that.
TGI Fridays. I don't know.
But even there's like even Jersey Mike's is head and shoulders above Subway.
The smell of Subway is disgusting. You go in there, they churn out that fucking
The bread.
cardboard bread with some like fake bakery smell. It's disgusting. Walk into a Subway just to get a whiff of it, and like that's awful.
People
The smell-
love the Subway smell. Love
Are
it.
you seriously?
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Do people love that smell?
They love the smell of a Subway.
There's no. I'd rather smell the actual fucking F train
It's the dark web, man.
with a guy in the corner with a shopping cart than smell a Subway restaurant. Fast food.
Yeah. There's one right around the corner from my work that just closed up. It was there forever. Gone.
Hope somebody made did a little arson job on it or something.
Yeah, I know. I mean, in reality, I mean, how much money are you really saving by going to a sub? They don't even do the $5 footlongs anymore, right? That's crazy.
It's not Boar's Head or anything.
That's what I'm saying, man. Boy, you gotta go Boar's Head.
It's not even good cold cuts. Like if you're gonna have cold cuts, just get the good ones. You're not going crazy. It's not like you're overindulging.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been in a spot where you got to get Subway, like you're in an airport or something, or you're just like you're in unfamiliar territory. I mean, I haven't had Subway, and I would almost go as far as saying like a decade.
It's been a long time. I was definitely poorer when the last time I had Subway. I used to get.
The last
I'd
time
only
I was
get
there,
one-
it was probably $5 footlongs. It's probably how long it was.
I don't know if they did a $5 for me, but I would only get a grilled chicken, hot peppers, oil and vinegar, maybe lettuce on there. Like that's it. Like I would get anything. I wouldn't get turkeys, like salami there. You're really
Just like on a lunch break.
probably, or I don't know. I don't remember.
Would you
I just
eat?
remember that.
Would you eat inside there?
No, I don't be seeing this at a Subway.
I used to eat
That's
inside, and I used to like pray no one walked in that I knew.
Yeah, if they're walking in, you see me walking by,
Just-
like doing a double take in the window, then
Yeah,
you're in trouble.
well,
But,
act like we didn't see each other, like Donnie Brasco, the drug
Yeah,
deal.
only if I walked in, then I'd be the Bruno Kirby and you'd
Yeah.
be the Johnny Depp of it. Yeah,
Yeah, this is embarrassing.
It's fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's just it's not good, Subway, and I just hate that they have all these. Who does Judge does Jersey Mike's, right? He used to? He did a Jersey Mike's at one point.
Him and Stan, did they do a Jersey Mike's together?
No, I think Judge did one himself. Wasn't it something with Pepsi? Was he drinking a Pepsi in the commercial or something?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I haven't been to a Jersey Mike's in a while either. There's one like right around the corner from my house. That's acceptable in my mind, but I'd still just go to your local deli.
I got a little problem with Jersey Mike's. Like they act like they invented oil and vinegar on a sandwich.
Mike's way.
Get our juice. What are you fucking oil and vinegar? You fucking moron.
That's what it's called, Mike's way. It's like lettuce, tomato, oil, vinegar. It's like an Italian combo. It's like how I've been getting a sandwich since I was 7.
I know. Yeah, that's how we made it in my kitchen. On oil and vinegar. You guys did not invent it.
Taking credit
Probably.
for like Italian American inventions from like over 100 years ago. A sandwich.
Mike, Mike's definitely a Jewish guy from North Jersey.
Yeah, for sure. How far do you think Jersey Mike's expands? Are they like down south and out west and shit?
I don't know.
They're not as big as Subway. Like Subway's everywhere.
No, they're not as big as Subway. There's probably not people in the Midwest or the South that even think about putting oil and vinegar on a sandwich. I would guess.
Yeah, probably not.
Man, that's Mayo country down there. It's your people, the Mayo country.
I'm a man. I'm a chameleon. I could adjust to my surroundings. I'll go mayo, mustard. You put mayo on a BLT?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That would have been crazy if you said no to that. You got to put a
I
little
think-
light. You
I
got to
think
go
I broke-
light.
I think it belongs on a BLT. I had a BLT recently. I think.
Yeah, it would be insane if you went dry
good.
BLT.
Oh no, it's a good sandwich at BLT.
Underrated, I would say.
Yeah, that's such an old school like lunch counter, like BLT and a coffee. Like that's something like those guys would get. Oh,
Yeah.
did not tell you. I had a day off, I think last week, and had to go to New Haven for something. We were done around like 11:45.
Mm-hmm.
Went over to lose lunch. Got in line, fourth person in line.
Did they open at noon or were they already open?
Now they open it right at noon.
Oh man, yeah. I mean,
Those,
my office is right next to Lou's. I'm like a block away. I walk
you know,
by it every day.
I thought about calling you, but I was like, let's just wait and see if he walks in.
It's,
Like, you never know.
I walk by it every day on the way to the gym. Yeah, there's usually like a little bit of a line. It's good. It's good to see. Especially this week, there was like graduations and shit, so everything was like mob downtown. Oh, it's a great sandwich. Great burger.
There's a guy next to me in line. He turned to me and was like, "Tell me, is this worth the hype?" And I was like, I'll tell you about the pizza in town, but I can't vouch. Like, I know it's good, but I mean, I haven't eaten here enough to vouch for it. Like,
Yeah, and it
my wife's
depends.
first time.
It also depends on like it's a burger.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's you have to like it's where the burger was. That the appeal of it is it's where the burger was invented. There's only
it's an
so
old
much you
school
could do. There's
place.
only so much you could do to a burger. You know what I mean?
Right. They do that. They toast the white bread, and they got like the sideways, whatever you call them, toaster ovens for
It's as
the
much
burgers.
about the experience as it is the
Yeah,
burger.
yeah, no, because they definitely feel like you're just a grunt in New Haven 50 years ago. Just didn't bring your lunch pail that day, and you go in there and it's probably like 35 cents for a soda and a
Yeah.
burger. That's exactly
Did
what
you
you
get
feel like.
potato? Did you get potato salad?
Oh yeah, it's excellent
Oh,
potato. Yeah, it's really good
scooped it
potato.
right into like a styrofoam cup.
Yeah, oh, packed into it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh,
It is it's a good potato
that's
salad.
that's like the hidden gem that people don't. It's the potato salad. It's in a fucking 5-gallon bucket, right?
Yeah,
And they just like
yeah.
scoop it out with like an ice cream
Ice
scoop or
cream
something.
scooper, yeah.
Fox and Park to wash it down.
Naturally, yeah.
All right.
You ever get a pie there?
No, like a regot pie. Never have.
Oh, I don't know. They had cherry pie, and I forget what they have. They had two pies, blueberry, whatever.
Did they
And
let?
I don't know. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did they let you eat inside? Because for a while, I don't think they were doing
Oh
it.
yeah, no, we had the little booth right by the counter there, right by the
Okay.
guys. Because I don't want the guy talking to me in line. I was still talking. He was a very nice guy. I didn't have a problem with him, but I was like, I'm not going to talk to this guy my whole lunch. Like I'm going to sit here in the 2-seater with my wife. You guys, because he sat at a table with like 8 people, that big table in the corner, and they all sat around it. He had 2 people, and then there was like a couple people with 2, sitting around him. He was, yammering along. Whatever. He's a
Yeah.
nice guy. I really had no problem with him. I just, was not in the mood. I would never be in the mood to just talk to a stranger for my entire life.
Was he like he was a tourist, obviously, because he'd never been?
Yeah, he's from California. He told me about what do you call it? What's the burger place out there?
In and Out. I was just gonna
In-N-Out
bring
Burger.
them up.
Yeah, he told me, that was his favorite. He told me, how to order it when I go there, which I forgot. I was going to remember it. It was a tattoo at my forehead, so I didn't forget how to order it. Animal Style. I did remember Animal Style. So that's how you're supposed to order when you go out there. Apparently, I was like, "Is this when they spit on your sandwich? You tell them Animal Style? Is this like the joke? You tell all the out of towners that they put the loogie on it? Like, no.
I went to In and Out once, and I don't have anything negative to say about it. It just was. I think it was more about the experience because it's like In and Out. They're not around here. I'm in California, literally from the airport to In and Out.
Yeah.
Before I
So
went to my buddies.
Yeah, if you tell me to go to a place near the airport, I'm gonna guess it's not that good. Like the best place
I don't know.
you could.
Yeah, I guess
He told me the same thing. He told me the same thing. It's one right by the airport. If the biggest tourist place is right by the airport, I don't think I want to go there.
I guess that was the one I went to. Yeah, I mean, I feel like
if it's like
if you're in California, you got to do it though. I feel like
maybe I'll find one, but I'm not going to the one that every schmuck coming from all over the country is going to be stopping at on the way there.
right.
Like,
Every aspiring actor.
Yeah, I don't want to. Well, the aspiring actors are working there, but I
Yeah,
don't. Like,
right.
it's like that's such a tourist trap. Like I get it. You got it when you're out of town. You can do some of the touristy things, but I'm not going to do the one right by the airport. Everybody's
Yeah.
funneling into.
The best way I could describe it is it didn't leave an imprint on me. It wasn't memorable.
So was it as good as Sonic?
I don't think so. No, Sonic left
Wow.
like the first time I had Sonic. I don't know if it was the tots or if it was the strawberry limeade. Like I was like, this is fucking good.
Sonic's a good.
Double decker burger. Plus, like I like the setup of Sonic too with the.
Well, coming out in the roller skates and stuff. Yeah,
It's got old school like 50s. That's what they're going for. I'm assuming,
Yeah,
right? That's
yeah.
the feel. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that about Sonic.
except there's a bunch of people, it's a bunch of fucking people in their SUVs, idling, letting the gas run.
Yeah, the charm ends with the rollerblades. That's about it.
Yeah.
I would definitely say Sonic. I don't know though.
This was I haven't had losing. I think I had it over the summer. I was in New Haven by myself, and same situation where I was waiting for my car to be serviced. Noon came around. I was like, I'm just gonna go get a burger over here, and I wasn't. I didn't. I was like, oh, I was disappointed with it. Like it wasn't as good as I'd remembered.
Uh,
But I also took it and walked out with it. I don't know if that makes a difference. A few regulars walked in. It was fine, but
I think I've always stayed as long as I can get a seat.
yeah, I was much happier with the burger this time around. And
You
these two guys,
get it with the works, right? Everything, tomato, onion, cheese.
Yeah. These two guys behind the counter do it. There's like a comedy routine that they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, well, he's the one guy cooking is always yelling at the guy doing the register. Then like, so somebody walks in after it's kind of calmed down. Somebody walks in. The old guy doing the register is looking at the list, and this customer walks in and goes, "Oh boy, he's looking at the list." And the guy cooking starts yelling at the register guy. Oh, what are you doing? Like, just figure it out over there. He's like, I'm looking. And the guy's like, you guys have been open for 24 minutes. What is the problem? It was like I was in the middle of a fucking CBS situational comedy. It's like Becker over here.
Yeah. Oh man, did you did either of you ask to have your burger cooked a little more? Or?
No, but you can't do apparently. I thought it was against the rules, but no.
No, just ketchup. I think it's just ketchup.
All right. I thought in the past you couldn't ask for it well done either.
Yeah, maybe they changed that, but I think for a while they have a sign up that says it's cooked medium rare unless you ask otherwise.
Yeah, I saw that after we ordered.
Yeah, because I've tried to just describe the appeal to my wife about it, and like she says she would need to order it a little bit more cooked, and it's like I'm skeptical about bringing her in there because I don't really, even though they say you can, I just feel like it's frowned upon.
So you're like Seinfeld with the soup Nazi.
Exactly. He wouldn't go in there with Elaine, right?
He would go there with his girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he pretended like he didn't know his girlfriend.
Right. That's exactly, yeah. Like I feel like out of respect, like I feel like the main like selling point of Lou's is this is where A, it was invented, and B, like this is all you need for a burger. Like you go to all these like Prime 16 around the corner and they have like 15 different burgers. Like, no, this is a burger. This is how the people who came over to this country ate it, invented it, enjoy it. This is all you need. Toast, little onion, tomato. That's it.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going extra onion.
I mean, I love onion, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Onion on a burger is perfect.
Yeah. Oh, onion, yeah. Put raw onion on a combo. Onion just gets the party started.
If I've thought about this before. Let's say he's dead now, but let's say like Anthony Bourdain came to New Haven and was like, You have 2 days. Show me the New Haven experience. Show me like a New Haven experience, eating
Food.
wise,
Mm-hmm.
food and like partying and stuff. All
Okay.
right, you're 35, 40 years old. Show me, how you grew up. Show me how you do it now. Give me the full gamut. From eating, pizza, getting hammered next morning.
Yeah.
You know, so so in my mind, you had 2 mornings, and I think the reason I made it 2 days and 2 mornings was so you can do Twin Pines and Wawa.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
I was like, on the way out, I think the second day you got to do the Wawa. I think.
Well, yeah. You have like the sit down diner experience, and then you have like the grab and go.
Yeah, I think when he comes, I think you got to do breakfast at the diner. So this is our diner. This is what we do. Come here, have diner, have coffee, kind of work out. You sit at Twin Pines and you give them whoever it is, Bourdain or whoever it is. You give them like the rundown. This is what we're gonna do. Then I think after that, you take it from there. I don't know if you do breweries now because there's so many breweries. I don't know if you just maybe skip lunch the first day, so you go right to pizza.
Yeah, you could do that.
And then the next day you can do whatever, maybe something a little nicer, a little more formal the next night. So what is your 2 day put you on the spot? Your 2 day New Haven experience for like a food show, for a cool
Uh,
food show.
All right. So we're starting with breakfast then.
Oh well, that's in my mind. You can do it. Well, yeah, start breakfast. Yeah, I think you would start there. Yeah.
Well, I think you got to come out swinging. You have to do pizza the first day he's there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Get that one out of the way.
You have to. And I think you have to go Pepe's, and then you got to bring them to Owl Shop for like Scotch bourbon
Oh,
and a cigar.
I think you gotta take them to the spot because like the spot's like the
Well,
Pepe's is
nowadays I don't
great.
know. Nowadays I don't know if you can even get in there, but yes,
No,
ideally.
I know. No, I know. Yeah, ideally take them to the spot. This is like where it all started, really, before it moved here. Go to that whole thing. And this is really the hidden gem. Yeah. Okay. Spot Owl Shop. That's perfect. Yeah. All right.
Spot Owl Shop, and I don't know. You could bang around and find a few other bars down there, like Richter's. It's not called Richter's anymore. I forget what it is. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't. They kind of changed in there. I don't know exactly what it looks like. It used to have like old school feel to it, but you could find a couple.
For nothing, if you could take them to see Modern Refuge at Trinity, that's like the ultimate.
Yeah, I mean Bourdain Irish. If I was gonna pick an Irish pub, well, I mean it's like the only Irish pub left in New Haven. But yeah, I would pick
Yeah.
that one to bring them
Yeah.
to.
Plus, with the music, you would love that.
Right. So that would be day one, and then day two. I mean, you got to go to Lou's. You got to do the burger.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else in the area that's like it's pizza and the burger. That's really the top two.
Yeah, dinner is really there's not like a hot dinner spot or like a classic spot you got to go to.
No, I think that's it.
Hmm.
Pizza and burgers. That's it.
That's it. All right. Yeah.
You can make 2 days out of it. I mean, you could probably squeeze it into a day if you really.
No, I know, but you got to do that. You have to have the hungover experience too. Like the hangover is part of the experience.
True, hangover is a part of like.
I'm not sure if seeing like red meat, not like red meat. I mean not undercooked, rare burger when you're hungover is the best though.
Yeah, you could. I mean, by that point, they don't open until noon. You know, what I mean, you've already had some coffee.
Where would you go for a Bloody Mary? Guys, are any good brunch places?
Oh man, I don't know. That's not really my department. Brunch places. I mean, there is a good breakfast spot, but it's not. It's like 20 minutes north of here. It's not enough to be called really local. Although on these TV shows, like they're always all over the place. They'll say something's in Baltimore, and it's like 30 minutes north of Baltimore.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah, so there's like one
good
breakfast spot that's kind of
is it on the water?
but
Someplace on the water, right? You gotta do something on the water. You're frozen. Frozen in thought. Thinking, is it on the water? On the sound? Is it not on the sound?
I will.
And
I will.
he's back. You were
All right.
frozen for a second.
Yeah, I was talking the whole time. I never rewatched these. I don't know because I talk the whole time when it freezes, so I don't know if it picks it up or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
The Bloody Mary is one thing that I've never been able to just like grow attached to.
Gotta watch.
I've given it. See that's I've given it so many opportunities.
Really?
I've been at your house like in the pint
Don't
glass
go
like
by. Don't go by my Bloody Mary.
no I've had them I've had them other places. I think I could like if you give it to me in a pint glass, I'm tired of it halfway through. Not even.
You gotta drink it fast. The key is you gotta drink it fast. It can't be in your glass for once like the ice starts melting. You gotta like the ice still has to be solid by the time you finish it.
Okay, I feel like
It's
I'd
not
be
a
better. I feel like I'd be better off if I was served it in like one of those old school like wine glasses. You know, like Tony would drink with Uncle June, the little ones. They're not really wine glasses, but I call them wine glasses. The short
you get a
ones.
you get a Bloody Mary in that.
Exactly, that's my point. But I could like shoot it, and I'd be like,
Uh
just load it up
no,
with
you
vodka and whatever else is in it.
treat it more like a mind eraser than anything else. He's got to suck it down in like 4 sips, 5 sips. It's got to be. You can't milk it. Once you milk it, it's no good.
Do you like the Bloody Mary that's like loaded with shit? Bacon, celery. I feel like it could be
Celery, cel-
olives.
celery, olives, bacon. Yeah, that's fine. That's not loaded, but even a shrimp, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind if it's loaded, but it's like too much. Like I've seen some with like a slider on top or something. I don't need that.
I think I had.
I
I
think
think one of the last ones I had was probably actually in Baltimore at this like famous breakfast place, and I mean, I drank it. I'm not going to leave booze on the table, but it's like it just feels like a chore for me.
yeah, well, I kind of like the ritual of making the Bloody Mary like at home. I like the ritual.
They look cool. I'll say that. Like they look cool, which is why I've given it so many opportunities.
Yeah. You, have you had like a real spicy one? Does that like change your mind at all? Because like you to load it up with the Tabasco.
Yeah, I mean, I like spicy. It's
I'm
probably a
definitely
killer on the Harper, but
having a Bloody Mary this weekend at least. I'm gonna have Saturday morning, maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. Saturday morning, I'm gonna be out on the back deck having a Bloody Mary. 11 a.m. at the latest.
I mean,
Call myself.
I'll probably take one over like a mimosa. I don't even really do mimosas these days anymore. It's not can't do the champagne.
I like yeah. If we've had this, we've talked. I like the champagne.
Oh,
I
you're
like the
pro.
prosecco. I like champagne. Like prosecco's fine, but champagne, I like champagne.
Could you Pepsi challenge it? You think you could tell the difference?
I think I don't know. Probably
I want to actually do a real Pepsi challenge, like a Coke Pepsi.
you could do that. That's easy.
I don't think, dude. I don't drink. If I drink soda, obviously, like not including like Fox and Park local,
Yeah.
I do either Diet Coke or ginger ale. I can't tell you the last time I had a Coca Cola. Never mind a Pepsi.
Oh. Oh.
I had a Coca Cola. I don't know when it was. Could have been 2 years ago. Could have been 8 years ago. And I
Yeah.
felt like it was very sweet. Maybe because I'm used to like the Diet Coke.
If I drink regular Coke, it's glass bottle regular Coke.
Can't do a can.
No, why? Why? If you're gonna do it, just do it the right way. Just do it. Like the same thing with the fucking deli meats. Like, don't go. You're not getting Boar's Head. Why bother? Don't go to Subway meats. Like, I don't want canned Coke. I know what a canned Coke is. Give me the fucking bottle Coke. I want to open it with a bottle opener, and that's it. End of story.
Okay.
Like it's
But
okay. Like
If you're Pepsi challenging it though, you got to do it like out of a red Solo cup or something.
yeah, it's fine. I'll know. I think I know. I think Coke Pepsi I can do easy.
You're Coke over Pepsi.
Yeah, yeah. Especially
Okay.
now. Like I said, I don't. Like I don't. I'm with you. I don't drink soda that much. Especially now. I'm drinking a soda. I'm going with a cola. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'll slump with a Pepsi.
Not
Gonna
no
have,
Diet Coke. No Diet Coke.
no, it's only real soda I have in my house is Diet Coke, and I have one of those. I don't know, once every other
They're
month,
good in the
maybe.
morning. They're good in the morning if you're hungover. Crush
That's
it. That
that's
thing like
probably
15 seconds, dude.
That's probably want to have the most. That's probably want to have the most. But I probably have one every other month. And I did not like go in like spurts where I have it like maybe have one with dinner during the week. I'm not drinking something.
Yeah, I think the last time I drank soda was Thanksgiving, and my in-laws drink sodas, and they left like a half a like liter of Diet Coke in the fridge.
Either it's got to either drink or it's going to be gone in a day. Yeah.
It's a long weekend, so you're drinking all weekend. Like I would just wake up in the morning and just like crush a full glass, man, with ice. Oh, good. It is good. I don't care how bad it is for you. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, how much you drinking?
Yeah. I mean, the amount I drank the night before, Diet Coke's gonna.
Diet Coke's not gonna be like takes you out. Yeah.
You prefer Diet Coke over Coke?
Not over the glass bottle, no.
Well,
I like
glass bottle
Diet,
aside.
I like Diet Coke. I like Diet Coke though, but no.
Me too. I do like Diet Coke.
Yeah, I really like the real deal though.
Diet Coke can is cool too.
Cool looking, you mean?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's very I don't know, it's aesthetically pleasing.
It looks like a Coors Light.
Better than a Coors Light.
It looks like it though. Oh,
it's the only thing where like if I see someone drinking it, I'm like, is that a Coors? Oh, great, it's a Diet Coke.
I drank Coors Light this past weekend. I think I told you. I was drinking. That's all they had in the cooler at the party I went to.
Hey, I've always said I feel like I may have said this on the show before. Like if you go somewhere and that's your only option, Coors Light, and my other option is not drinking, I'm drinking Coors Light.
Yeah, I wasn't disappointed with it. I mean, disappointed that was the only option, but I wasn't disappointed. It was fine.
I'll give you a hot take about Coors Light. This isn't really a hot take about Coors Light. It's more about Miller Lite. I would take a Coors Light over a Miller Lite. Miller Lite. Let me tell you something about Miller Lite.
Not a big Miller fan, except for the High Life.
Except for High Life bottles, of course.
Yeah.
That's like the Coca-Cola of beers. It's just so much better in a bottle. I cannot explain the science behind it, but it is just. I was working the grill Sunday. High Life bottle.
We've mentioned this before. I got to mention. I'm remiss to not mention it again. The chances of getting a dud High Life though are pretty good. The skunky High Life are pretty good, more so than a lot of beers. I feel like I get more skunky Miller High Lifes than any of the beers.
Really?
Yeah, I do. But
even in a bottle.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm talking about. But I think that might be liquor store because if it like comes in a freezer truck, gets warm, back in the cooler or whatever, however it might be, it could get skunky that way. It could be the liquor stores are not respecting the High Life. But I just found that I think we had this conversation. We were talking High Life versus Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock, I feel, is always good. Like I never get a bad Rolling Rock. High Life, I get skunky High Lifes too often. Okay. The good ones are great though.
Yeah, I can't. That's tough. Like Rolling Rock versus High Life. I don't think I could pick between them. Like Bud is like the clear one, and then it would be those two.
Rock for me. I'm a rock guy.
Rock over High Life.
Yeah, I love Rolling Rock. I should get something more all day.
Right now I have High Lifes in my fridge, but I might have a few rocks rolling around. No, yeah, it's a Rolling Rock. Is
that your next commercial? Got a few rocks rolling around.
Yeah. Oh man, great beer drinking holiday. Great beer. What'd you say?
No, you're saying rock might be closer to something.
Oh, I think a rock is like a little bit closer to a Bud than a High Life is. High Life has like more of a distinguished taste.
Rocks are so light.
Rocks you could crush.
Yeah, they're so light. There's like
I could probably crush. You could probably crush more rocks than Buds.
I drink a 12-pack of. You are drinking 12-pack of rocks with no problem.
Yeah, you'll get full on buds quicker than you get full on rocks. Rocks
Oh
just
yeah. Oh, 1,000%. Yeah.
that's
Rocks
yeah.
way too easy.
I feel like Andre the Giant sometimes when I'm drinking like the rocks. They just like small, look so small in my hand. I just throw them back. You can do some
Yeah.
serious damage.
I think he was talking me into rocks this weekend.
I mean, it's a great beer drinking holiday. I feel like I've
Yeah.
been thinking all week about what I'm going to throw in the cooler.
All week.
All
All
week,
week.
man. Oh yeah, I mean Memorial. When it comes to holidays, Memorial Day is right up there. 4th of July gets all like the fireworks and the cookouts and stuff. And Memorial Day gets that too, but Memorial Day is it's a little bit of a sleeper holiday. You know what I mean? It's just because hey, you still got like the summer in front of you. Like 4th of July. I don't know. You got like what do you have to look forward to after the 4th of July? Memorial Day is like a kickoff
That's
of summer.
it. You're right. It is overlooked. Even like Labor Day is the bigger holiday than Memorial Day. Memorial Day should be a bigger holiday because it's really opening the curtains on summer.
Right, and Labor Day, you associate with like going back to school and just if for people who don't like the cold weather, I don't mind it, but like they get mad about that.
Pumpkin spice coming out.
Right, right. But I'll tell you one solid that Memorial Day does have over the 4th is always a 3-day weekend. You can get screwed if the 4th is on like a Wednesday and it just feels a little off. Memorial Day, you know exactly what it is. Last Monday in May, 3-day weekend, line them up.
Yeah, I hate how everybody on the 5th of July at the office, and I'm sure my office isn't the only one, where everybody at the office acts like everything's normal on the 5th of July. Like, it's not normal. Just like fucking cool out a little bit. We'll get our fucking work done. Just fucking take it easy with the meetings and shit. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
But you guys are acting a little bit like I don't know.
Lower your voice.
Well, yeah, a little.
All
fucking
right.
fireworks going off all night.
I dare you to send me a fucking email before noon.
You know what? Tomorrow, that's my fucking one thing. I'm putting for 5th of July tomorrow. That's it. I'm taking off 5th of
It's
July.
Tuesday, I believe.
July 5th. I'm making a note because I'm working right here tomorrow. I'm making a note.
5th of July off.
Yep. There you go.
It is one of those obscure work days.
I'm saying it's a stupid work day. Doesn't make any sense.
Is it weirder than like the Friday after Thanksgiving? I've had to work that sometimes.
Oh, that day is the stupidest day to work. That is a bad day to work, man. And there's nobody there. There's nobody there. And the week between Christmas and New Year's is bad too. There was 2 years ago, it was me and like two other people, the only people going in. Like, how am I the only moron here? Like, there's no way people are looking like, oh, well, at least he's here. Like, nobody gives a shit if I'm here.
Yeah, and the worst part about the day after Thanksgiving, and this actually applies to the Christmas week too, is like there's football on during the day, and you're like, this isn't right. There's football games that I'm not even sure I'd be watching them if I was home.
Yeah.
Just the fact that I'm at work when Texas and Texas Tech are playing or something, it's like this is wrong. I made a wrong turn somewhere. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Did something wrong. Did you watch any of the George Carlin documentary?
I haven't even heard anything about it either.
I mean, it's fine. I've watched the first half of it, just about.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 hours. Like, I love Carlin, but it's like, who has time to watch two things, like two movie-length episodes about him? Like, yeah, it's a lot.
They get into all right, go ahead.
Well, it's just like now I just got into like the 730 words, so whatever. Like, we just got to that kind of area, and it's his personal life too, and his wife and his daughter, and wife's had problems and this and that.
I didn't even know he was married.
He has problems. Apparently, pretty devout husband.
All right.
Mine is like cocaine, but
Well,
has it's a certain pull to it. But it was so I don't like the early part of his career. You've heard about like, the hippy dippy weatherman and stuff like that. You frozen or you thinking? You look like you're frozen. All right. I thought you
Yeah.
were thinking. You looked like you. The freeze frame looked like you could have just been thinking, like doing one of these, like
I was thinking, I was going to say you could have a lot worse mistresses than cocaine. But
well,
now it's like 30 seconds after you said it.
not a great mistress though. But like the first part of Carlin's career, like the hippy dippy weatherman.
No, I don't think so.
So he was like straight, like he was straight laced for the first half. He was doing like variety shows. He was
Okay.
doing like nothing like the Carlin you see, like clean shaven, suit and tie,
Hmm.
like very like I knew about some of this stuff. But this gets into it. It gets deep into it more than I've ever seen of him prior to like where I know him now. And he was just basically like, yeah, I got it. I was into like I just wanted to make money. But I wasn't who I was. I was a fraud, basically.
Was he doing stand up though?
Yeah, it was doing comedy, yeah, but it was
Okay.
all yeah, it was all it wasn't the Carlin you know. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like characters, like JFK impression, did the weatherman thing, little, little shit like that, little skits and stuff. He had a partner at some point.
He was the first
Uh,
ever host of SNL, wasn't he?
I think he was. Yeah, I didn't even get to that part yet.
Okay.
Get to that part. Yeah, we got to
I'm trying
7:30.
to think what part of his career he was at then. Was he already like he had to be pretty established if he was.
I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he must have been because I mean, at this point, he's already kind of huge with the 7:30 words. That was what got him big. They showed the guy. There's a guy who like wanted to sue him for using them because it was on the radio. He's like, fucking dork.
Did he?
Uh,
So they haven't gotten to the point where he's actually Carlin yet.
he's Carlin. He's just became Carlin. Basically, he was like, yeah, he's like, I was giving into like the corporate, um, like side of things, like the Hollywood, like what Hollywood expects, what Hollywood wants, and
Mm-hmm.
then he was like, now I became, he was himself. Grew out the beard. Like, he had no beard. Grew out
Yeah.
the beard. Grew his hair long.
Yeah,
Uh,
because I
but
remember I heard someone talking about Carlin recently. I forget who the hell it was, but they said like maybe like on Rogan, maybe I don't know. But they said like him and like Seinfeld are like the two most like prepared comics of all time.
yeah,
Like they're just so articulate and just like they go up there, they know what they want to say, and they're just like the preparation that goes into it is second to none. Is it him and
yeah.
Seinfeld?
The craft, yeah. So Seinfeld had something to say. Like they've only shown him once, Jerry, and he was like, I wanted to be that where like every word was perfectly planned, put into place. Like it's Seinfeld's big thing is the craft of being a stand-up. That's the
Yes.
whole point of like comedies and comedians and cars and stuff. Kind of talking to other comedians about that whole part of the craft. But yeah, I
Right.
mean, Carlin was just bang, bang, bang. He was like rapid fire with the shit he would say.
Right. It's like a musician almost. Like everything has to be
Yeah,
right on time.
yeah. And as great as Seinfeld is, Carlin it feels like so much quicker and faster.
Oh,
And obviously,
yeah.
like well, it's deep. It's much deeper. I think Jerry would even admit to it. It's much deeper. Like Jerry's talking about.
Oh yeah, Jerry doesn't get into like the nitty gritty of like politics and religion
Yeah,
and all that. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah. To quote to quote George, what are you doing? Talking about airline peanuts?
yeah.
Peanuts on airline.
Oh man, I just saw a real early Seinfeld that I didn't really remember too much of. There was like bits and pieces of it. Had to be season one. Young Kramer. It was like before the apartment looked weird.
Mm-hmm.
God, what was going on in the episode? I'm drawing a blank now.
Dog.
No, that one's I know that one really well. Like I know every Seinfeld, but this one just felt like fairly new. Like I hadn't seen it a million times in syndication.
Is it the conversation between Elaine and Jerry? This and that.
No, I don't.
Why can't they be friends and still have that?
I don't think that was it.
All right. What happened? I gotta know what happened.
Oh, he goes away with oh, I know this is how I know it was a real early one too. He's dating the chick he met in the stakeout, which is like the second ever episode.
Oh, okay.
They go away. Oh, the stock tip. That's the one it was.
The sniffling accountant? No.
I think that's different.
Yeah,
that's also season 1. That's the dude who they think he has a coke problem.
Yeah.
They follow him into the bathroom. Yeah.
His allergies, yeah.
It's the stock tip. George gets they put their money into stocks in like one stock, and Jerry pulls out too fast, and George ends up hanging in there and making some money. Like the last scene is like George treating him and Elaine at Monk's, like at the diner, and he's sitting there like smoking a cigar, like a big shot, money on the table.
I don't remember this at all.
I know, man. It was like, how do I not? Like, I know every Seinfeld episode front and back, but
give me something. What did Kramer do? What did Kramer do in this episode?
He's just laughing at them when the stock is tanking. He comes in with like the paper, like looking at it, and Jerry's like, "Why are you taking so much pleasure in this? I'm down like $8,000."
Stock tip. All right. Yeah, the last episode.
Not one you see very often. So there's 5 episodes in season 1, and it looks like it's the 5th one. It's the last one.
The season finale. All right.
Season finale of season 1. Yes.
All right. Let's check it out. Yeah, the Carlin transformation really stood out for me. It really did. Like, because he was done with. Kind of sold himself out to make a living.
Yeah.
And
who are the main talking heads on it?
There's not main ones. I mean, like his daughter's there a lot. They go to old interviews with him a lot. Old interviews with his wife. One particular interview with his wife. There's nobody that kind of stands out like has more airtime, but like Seinfeld's there. Burr is there. Not Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted is there.
Wow.
Very weird, but it was very good contribution.
Bill Maher?
Jon Stewart. No Maher, not yet at least. Stewart was there. Colbert was there. Paul Reiser is there.
Paul Reiser.
Nice. Yeah, it's good. I mean, some of the shit is just like it's just the Carlin stuff is great. So I got to go back and continue watching it. But yeah, it's good. It was cool. It was cool to see him like the transformation. Patton Oswalt talking about the transformation. Like every comedian just wants to be himself on stage, and Carlin found that at some point. Bette Midler, he opened for Bette Midler like the night he changed his act, and he got he got booed off the stage basically, and was it
well received at first?
No, and like the hotel you're staying at was like that people were complaining and asking for his room number, and the hotel had to like send him a telegram being like, "You cannot guarantee your safety if you stay here."
What year was this?
I don't know. I'd say 60. I don't know, 67, 68, around there. That's my guess. It's not positive. I think it was
older people complaining. Like that's kind of
yeah, that's like right. That's older people. That was like the thing was like he kind of realized like he shouldn't be doing his act for those people. He's like that's when he went to college. He started doing colleges and younger crowds. Like I should be with these people.
Gotcha.
I don't want to be a comedian for them. I'm not here to talk to them. I could reach these people over here.
How to find his audience?
Well, I mean the older people liked him just fine with the act he was doing, but he had to find the audience for the act he wanted to do. You know?
Right. How to find his act and his audience.
Yeah. And then he got fired from like his Las Vegas stint because he said shit on stage. He said shit, like I kind of slipped. He's like, oh shit. I said shit. Like he said a couple times. And then they
Yeah.
fired him for obscenity or whatever. And then that's kind of where the 730 words was born.
Okay.
Do you know the 730 words? I mean, I don't know.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Shit, piss,
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, motherfucker. Shit.
something in tits.
Yeah. 6 and 7 are a little fuzzy.
Well, tits is closes with tits. It's easy to remember.
It closes with tits. Okay.
Yeah, you can't forget that.
All right. So we got most of them. 6 out of 7.
Cocksucker, maybe. Yeah,
Cocksucker could be.
but yeah, it's pretty good.
Um,
Just the evolution is great. So.
Do they talk at all about fuck? What the fuck's his name? He was like one of the first old school comics, even before Carlin.
Lenny Bruce.
Lenny Bruce, yes.
Yeah, they do because he was like a big influence on Carlin. Yeah,
because he got like arrested, Lenny Bruce, back in the day for cursing.
Carlin, it's pretty a little spoiler if you didn't know, but I mean, whatever. It's a documentary. Carlin got arrested along with Lenny Bruce.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a great story because, like, Lenny Bruce got arrested. He was at the show. Lenny Bruce is arrested for obscenity, whatever the fuck, or inciting, whatever the stupid shit was. These dumbass cops like arrested him for.
Yeah,
like these idiots aren't in the fucking locker room talking like same fucking.
And this is in the 60s.
Yeah.
So these are people who are like still like living in like the 50s, like, you know, white picket fence people hadn't really caught up to the times of the 60s.
Leave it to Beaver, mother.
Exactly.
And Carl was at the show, and they asked him for ID. He's like, I don't believe in ID, man, or something. So they arrested him too. So he gets like he's in like the paddy wagon of the car with Lenny Bruce. He's like, what? Lenny Bruce is like, what happened? He's like, oh yeah. It's like I told him. I stood up to him. He's like, I don't believe in ID. I didn't give him my ID. I stood up to him. And Lenny Bruce looked at me and goes, Muck.
Oh man.
Fuck, you get arrested for. Yeah, good stuff, man. And it's it just has this like, laugh out. Like, it opens up like at the beginning part, like you're rolling over laughing. It's older Carlin, sucks you right in.
Yep.
Good, but again, it's like fucking 4 hours. There's a fucking time for that.
Yeah, that's a chore. 4 hours is tough.
Oh my god, I want to do it.
Well, you got time this weekend.
Yeah, seriously. Well, not really, because if I, when everybody's awake, I can't watch it.
Oh.
Although I did a little bit today. My daughter complained that he was saying the F-word. But I was like, you're proving his point. It's just a word.
It's just a word. That's it.
That's what he's talking about.
That's right. You give the words power. Wow.
Well, we got to talk. I don't know. You got to go to the office tomorrow. You gonna keep going for a little while? So might as well.
Yeah.
Tomorrow Day weekend. It's been okay. We haven't mentioned the show, but it's been a tough week for other reasons. We're gonna leave it at that. It's been a tough week. But we did lose Ray Liotta today.
Yeah, that was out of nowhere, huh? I mean,
he's filming a movie.
Yeah. I had no idea. He's on the DR.
He's down in the Dominican Republic, and he was filming a movie called Deep Waters or Dangerous Waters or something. Dangerous Waters. And it was shocking, sudden. And that's it. But on to the man a little bit here. We've talked about him on the show before, and I've said it before that he's one of those guys. If he's in the movie, I'll watch the movie. Like Goodfellas, he was like that was his break basically. Goodfellas, Field of Dreams within the same year, basically, and he was huge. He's a known name. He wasn't a huge star, but he's a known name at that point. Goodfellas is one of the greatest movies ever. 150 years of film, one of the greatest movies ever, and he's there.
Yeah, put it up there.
And it's obviously it's impossible to have a career live up to Goodfellas. Um, I don't think he ever was in the movies that came close to touching Goodfellas. It's not important, but to me, any movie he was in, I'm locked into it because he's such a compelling actor. His personality on screen draws you in.
Got a
How he is on,
presence.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's bad movies in there, but he's just reliable. He's just reliable. A lot of bad movies in there, but never would I shut it off if he's in it, just because I want to see what he's going to do next. Because he's always taking chances, taking a shot, shooting for like that Ray Liotta moment. He's like a little bit of a little Nick Cage in him, where they got
Yeah,
a quirky off the wall a little bit. Don't really know what's gonna come out of him, kind of thing. Um,
and he's
that's kind of why I like him.
multi-versatile. He's multi-versatile. He's like
Well,
he's like a guy
that's
who could
versatile.
versatile, whatever.
Versatile. Yeah,
He's
multi.
he's a guy who could play he's a guy who could play the point or he could play center.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
You know what I mean? He could play anywhere on the court. He could play
yeah,
the lead or like in Copland, like he's more of a guy, in the shadows, like the fifth or sixth man off the bench, and still
yeah,
kill it and still kill his scenes.
yep.
That's how I always felt about Leota. He can just do it all, leading man. Um, it just sucks. The last movie we saw him in was probably Newark, right?
Yeah, Mason's Newark. Yeah, yep.
That's the last time we saw him, and then I don't even know what this movie was about that he was filming.
Yeah, just looking at his IMDb page, there's like 4 movies filming or in development or whatever that yeah, we'll just never see now.
Dangerous Waters, that was the one that he was filming.
Yep.
Uh, well,
He
yeah,
was
he had a run, and he had a run in the '90s where it wasn't like necessarily A-list movies, but like Copland. Maybe not the maybe
he's in Blow.
yeah, maybe not the '90s, maybe like a little bit in the '90s, but then he carried it over into 2000. Even a role like Heartbreakers. Like I watch that movie's on, dude. Obviously, I'm not turning it on necessarily. Leota might not be at the top of my list, but like he's still batting like third. Like that's a movie that I stop on when it's on.
Well, yeah.
I'm not giving him first billing for why
You,
I'm stopping, but he's a nice little perk.
you ever see Unlawful Entry?
Yes, that is. He's a bad guy in that. He like stalks somebody. He plays like a dirty cop.
Kurt Russell's in it. I never saw it, but I saw some entertainment writer that was like the movie he decided to watch tonight in honor of Leota.
Oh
Tweeting
yeah, he plays a.
good one.
He
Yeah.
plays it. Yeah, he plays it. It's a little bit of not a scary movie, but like a thriller. Like he stalks them. I think.
Okay.
Like he's obsessed with Kurt Russell's wife. I think.
Okay.
So it's one of
All right.
those things. I know he's a cop. Something with a laundry machine. I feel like I don't know. I could picture the chick. What's her name?
Oh, yeah, right there. Hang on a second. Madeline Stowe.
Yeah, I could picture her face at least. She was in other stuff. She was in the hell else was she in?
Yeah.
Stakeout, I think. She Richard Dreyfuss's wife.
Another stakeout.
Maybe another Stakeout. She was like his estranged wife, I think.
Madeline Stowe.
You know the face if you see her.
I'm looking at her. I don't really. I can't place.
Yeah.
We Were Soldiers. The General's Daughter. 12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys. Never saw any of those.
Last of the Mohicans. None of these are ringing the bell, man. I've never seen any of these movies. movies.
Well,
All right, well that's her though.
that's not a bad movie though. Unlawful Entry. It's a little like hidden Leota gem. I gotta see if I have that on here. Is it free or what? Because I haven't seen
Hey,
that
let me.
movie in years. That was like an HBO
Yeah,
special.
that was a staple. All right.
It was, yeah, staple growing up, 90s HBO. That's not on anything. A creepy policeman gets close to a couple. Basically what I said, I guess. Who else we got in here? Is there anyone else? Dude looks like Willie Randolph. Yeah, nobody else notable.
Highly
Director.
recommend. Highly recommend Killing Them Softly. Good role.
Leota was in that?
Oh yeah,
I don't
Mark.
remember. I only
Yep.
saw the movie once though. So I forget what it was even about. That's Pitt and Gandolfini.
Yeah, Gandolfini's great in that movie. Gandolfini's the best one in that movie. Pitt's fine. The dude Pitt's always with is fine. Like he's a guy you know as well. And Leota's Leota, man. He's great. He's great. He's beautiful in that movie. It's fucking phenomenal. That movie is better with every time you watch it. Kill Them
Yeah.
Softly.
Yeah.
Um,
I mentioned it briefly, but Copland. I would definitely. If people haven't seen Copland,
yeah,
Copland is
Copland.
loaded with
Yeah,
people you know.
yeah. Copland's a Sopranos alum before Sopranos.
Yeah, this is like pre-alums.
Yeah, Blow I mentioned.
Blow,
Um,
big underrated role in Blow.
yeah,
He's
Blow's
on
good.
screen. He's on screen for like what? Not very
Not
long.
long, no, but Blow's kind of where that's where you see like the range because obviously he usually plays like the psychopath, drug addict, the one who's
Yeah,
off the wall, and he's like a little more subdued as the father of the guy who's just fucking losing it. He's perfectly cast, man, and he's so good as a concerned father.
yep.
George Young, he was great, so good. Um, yeah, that's I love Blow, man. I've seen Blow a million times. I love that movie.
Great.
As I wonder about like Blow might not be as good a movie as a lot of other movies that we've seen, but I think it was just like came out at the perfect time in our lives. I don't know, just the kind of movie we wanted to see at that point. Like I don't know if 2022, if somebody picks up that movie, puts it on, if it's going to have the same, if it's going to resonate the same way.
Uh,
Like
yeah.
Goodfellas, is timeless. You feel that when you see it, but Blow, as much as I love it, just doesn't. It's not the same.
Well, no, it's not Goodfellas, but I don't know. I'm probably a little biased because I love it. I love that movie. So
No, I know. That's my point. Is like I just wonder if it has to do with when it came out.
it's such a
And
it's such a like well paced movie. Like it's like it moves.
it starts out with the Stones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. The soundtrack is good.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, there's goals all over the place in this game. There's 3 goals in like fucking 25 seconds.
Flames.
Yeah, Edmonton went up 3-2, and then Calgary just scored 2 goals in like 8 seconds, 4-3. Went from 3-2 Oilers to 4-3 Flames. Jesus, NBA, man. They got some work to do.
Yeah, they're no NHL. I've been saying that for years. But that's kind of my point, though. Like with Blow is like, and now Johnny Depp being in there. I don't know. I don't know if people like Johnny Depp or hate Johnny Depp. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know about
With
that.
all that.
I don't have my ear to the grindstone on that.
It's going on way too long. Let me just say that about the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. It's going on way too long.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly the point of this trial is. I don't know what the trial's about. I know it's a waste of time. I know it's a waste of whoever's losing or spending money on this. It's a waste of money. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what it's about.
I don't even know who's on trial. I don't even know who the plaintiff and who the defendant is.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's being accused of what. I know it's a waste of everything, time and money. It's a waste of brain cells.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weeks now, right? It's gone on for 2 weeks now, 3 weeks. What's longer, this trial or the Russian invasion of Ukraine? Which one is longer?
Another
No.
goal, 4-4.
Wow, Jesus.
Four goals in, I'm gonna say less, maybe a minute and a half tops. This is crazy. All right.
Wow, this is way behind. There it is. Wow.
Johnny Depp. I'm taking Johnny Depp's side based strictly on the fact. First of all, she looks fucking nuts, and I'm pretty sure she is nuts. That's number one. Number two, Johnny Depp, in my mind, always been like a soft-spoken, kind of like wants to be out of the public eye sort of guy. Yes. I feel like they're only there because she wants to be. I think if it was up to Johnny Depp, they wouldn't be there. So I'm going to say that this is like squarely on her shoulders. They're there because of her.
That feels right. And that's probably
unless he did something really bad, but I mean, I don't know. It's a little too much. I'm biased. I like Johnny Depp, but I don't know. I don't even know anything about the case.
I think you summed it up. And that's all we need to say about it. I don't think there's any more we need to say ever about this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm almost positive she's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she like shit the bed. That's the only thing It was something with poop in the bed.
Somebody did. I don't know who was accused. Who was accusing who?
If she pooped in the bed, then she's crazier than I thought. All right. Johnny Depp not guilty.
Yeah, if only we were in charge of it. Yeah. But yeah, Leota. I gotta watch a Leota movie or two this weekend. That's so Unlawful Entry. Maybe I had to do that. Find that somewhere.
Oh yeah, good, like very 90s feel to that movie.
Good.
Kurt Russell. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell, good guy. Leota, bad guy. That's sold.
There's a handful of these movies. I'm looking through his IMDb. There's a handful of these movies. Like I know there's movies with him that I've seen, but I have no idea what they are.
Did you see? You ever see Smoking Aces?
Yeah, I forgot he was in that movie.
That movie's ridiculous and it gets shit on, but I love it because it's just so ridiculous. It's like a video game. It's like an episode. It's like a not GoldenEye, but it's almost like a Grand Theft Auto.
Right. Yeah.
Where it's just like
kill Jeremy Piven.
Yes, and there's like a million assassins after the guy. People trying to shoot him like from other buildings and shit. It's
Alicia Keys is in there. Yeah.
And the storyline is just outrageous. I don't know. Maybe I just saw it at the right time. Like
Piven's doing card tricks.
There's hookers all over the room and shit.
Yeah.
Good flick. I mean, not a good flick, but there's worse movies. There's worse movies. It's fun. It is fun. 2006 that came out. You got Alicia Keys in there. She was looking good.
Right.
Bateman is like the coked out attorney.
Yeah,
Bateman's incredible.
Right. Bateman's like the Bronson Pinchot of that movie. Like the Bronson Pinchot in
True Romance.
True Romance. Thank you. Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
So, hey, Leota, I always have a special place in the heart. Crazy how it happened so quick and unexpected like that. But looking forward. Movies. As a fan, like the worst part is seeing he's got these movies. El Tonto's completed. Cocaine Bears in post. So there's 2 movies that he's going to be in that are done. At least his parts are done. And then 3 movies that we're filming. The Substance, Dangerous Waters, April 29th, 1992.
April 20th.
I know what happened there. Oh. Scott Eastwood movie. A shopkeeper must save his son from an angry mob during the 1992 LA uprising after the Rodney King murder.
Is Leo to play a cop?
I don't know. They don't have the rules listed out.
Does he play Mark Furman?
Too old. Too old.
Oh, back then, yeah.
Dangerous waters. A sailing holiday spirals out of control when a teenage daughter uncovers the dark past of her mother's new boyfriend.
What movie is that?
That was the movie he was filming.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure who he is in that movie. He could very easily be the mother's new boyfriend, though, with a dark past.
Played a good bad guy. Played a real good bad guy.
Very great, menacing bad guy.
Those eyes. Cold, beady eyes.
The laugh. All right, another movie is The Substance, which has no. It's got Demi Moore, him, and the hippie from the hippie that Brad Pitt picks up in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, I just saw her in something else recently too.
I didn't. Yeah, all right. Yeah, to me, she could have very easily been to somebody who's that's all she ever did.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Ray, R.I.P. Just got a text. I just got a text. Klay Thompson hit 8 threes tonight.
Hey,
historic game 5. 32 points. They need Klay.
Yeah. Wrong time for him to get hot if you're the Celtics.
Yes.
All right. Well, the Yanks. Let's finish up with the Yanks. We got some time. I got time. You guys. All right. Yanks. Hey man, and the Judge got up. I think 3 times for that on base. I texted you before the show, before the game, after the new lineup came out when Hicks got scratched, hopefully for good, and Judge was leading off, and I said, "Oh, he's not going to get off. He's not going to get down. He's not going to get up with anybody on base." And I think 3 times he had people on base. So, good job at the end of the lineup there. Good job by Marwin Gonzalez and Matt Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
We're now the anchors, apparently.
Matt Carpenter.
Andujar, look, Andujar and Carpenter, they both have my respect, man. Andujar hit the ball hard. Carpenter had good at bats. Andujar played a good outfield too. He had no scary plays.
Great play in the first inning, diving catch.
A great play, the diving catch forward, yep. And then the rest of the game he made the routine plays.
Yeah, he chased down a couple fly balls too. I forget.
I
might be thinking of last night. I don't know.
No, he chased down one to the track.
Okay.
I hope they give him a chance. And I just let him play. Let him play. Hicks hasn't earned it. Hicks does not deserve it.
No.
Let him play. Like I could live with one of the 9 being like consistently bad and trying to find his way.
Right, Joey Gallo.
So Gallo's the guy, and I'm fine with that because I think Gallo's upside is actually better than Hicks's upside. But that's just because I've hated Hicks since he came to the team. I never liked Hicks, even when he was even when he was at his most productive. I did not like him.
Right, I mean, because he was hitting third, and as an organization, we've always just overrated Hicks. It's been a little. Even tonight, he was supposed to lead off. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing, man? The guy fucking can't catch a fly ball in center field. I mean, last night was embarrassment. Can't run the base. He's getting picked off now. I mean, his at-bats with runners in scoring position are automatic outs. He's 3 pitches.
Tierney killed him today. Tierney, BT. Brendan Tierney.
Oh, yeah.
I just happened to be listening to radio when Boomer and Gio ended. Yeah, that's how Tierney opened his show.
Opened with Hicks. Wow.
Yeah, he's like, Hicks has got to go. Hicks has got to go. Hicks has got to go. And Bart Tiki's like, hang on, did the Yankees win last night? Why are you talking about that? Fuck it. Not that I was listening for him to win me over, but did not win me over early on.
Tiki, as usual, with his finger on the pulse.
He's like, oh, well, he's a good teammate though. Like, what are you fucking talking about, Tiki? A good teammate? Suck my dick with a good teammate.
Yeah. Yeah, Tiki's
Fucking great teammate. I can get
lost.
in there. I can get in there and be friends with most of the guys. Come on,
Sure.
and hit. I won't get on base as much again. But.
No. We won't be working too many full counts.
No. No.
Oh yeah, but I mean Hicks just I don't know the logistics of it. I think he's got God. I mean I don't know how long he signed for. Another 3 years after this maybe, but I mean, they got to do something. And he just looks. It's like a combination of. So sometimes I feel like he's trying to do too much. Like when he gets picked off, that's him like not. That's him trying to do too much and just having his head up his ass. And like at the plate, he's definitely like, especially when he's hitting left-handed. I'd almost rather see him bat right-handed because I feel like his approach is a little bit better. You send him up there left-handed with the short porch. It's just high leg kick, swinging through everything.
For a hero ball, yeah.
But then, but then, all right, maybe it feels like he's trying too much. When he's in the field, it's like the exact opposite. I feel like he's just like lackadaisical, just disinterested. Like everything's disjointed.
That was Tierney's point. He's like, I could slumps I get this and that, but I cannot live with you looking disinterested in the field like that. You don't care why you're here, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and then he also got thrown out at the plate. He had a bad secondary lead the other night.
Yeah, Tierney was going all in the secondary lead. Yeah,
it's the little things, man. It's the little things, and guess what? If Judge gets a bad secondary lead, we're gonna live with it because he's leading the league in home runs. When you're Aaron Hicks and you're not, doing the little things like that, goodbye.
Well, it was a big run at that point. Big run.
Right. And when you're hitting 180, we're not going to sit here and live with bad secondary leads. Is my point. I mean,
well, it's more than. But again, like if it was like the one thing, and like, but it's that. Plus, you got picked off. Plus the bad at bats.
Misjudging fly balls and like lackadaisical getting the ball in. I mean, it's a comedy of errors from Hicks.
I'm not fucking laughing at. I don't think it's fucking funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Duhar, give him a chance, man. He hit the ball in the nose at least one time tonight. Hustling, same thing with Carpenter. Hustling, got hit by a pitch. Like, fine, man. And plus Carpenter's got that great mustache, and rocking number 24. I don't know why more random people just don't rock 24. It's the greatest number the Yankees have available. I don't know why there's don't like 20. If you're new, 24 is available. I'm going 24.
24 does look like very symmetric.
24 is a great number.
It just looks good.
Junior, Willie Mays,
Kobe.
It's a good number. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple good at bats.
Duhar or Carpenter.
Carpenter, both of them. I meant Carpenter.
Yeah, a hit by pitch that started the rally in the 6th maybe or the 7th.
Yeah, yep.
And then he had a walk.
He had that count at 3-2, and he got hit by a pitch. Yeah.
Right, and then he had a walk at some point. Another at bat in the game. They're all blending together, and then he also grounded out with first and second, nobody out, and moved the runners over. Almost snuck one through the hole. So that might have been the 9th or the 8th. Yeah, I mean, I'll roll with Carpenter for a little bit. I mean, what other options do we have? It's
Nestor. This was a big one for Nestor. Just being the Rays, first game against the Rays all season. Him pitching as well as he could. This could have been like if he came out, even if it was like subpar. Yeah. We've been like, oh man, like here it is. Like we knew we're gonna see the warts. We're gonna see like who he really is now. But he was dominant. He was ahead in every count, every at bat he was ahead. He get 2 strikes on everybody, and they would like ground out weekly to the shortstop or ground out weekly to the second. It was a masterful performance from Nestor Cortes.
Yeah, the stash, man. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like, I'm kind of waiting for the bloom to come off the rose. Like, he can't be this good all year where he's pitching into the 8th inning. He even pitched to a hitter in the 9th inning. Like, he gave up a leadoff hit and they yanked him.
Yeah, I'd give him one more after that. It was 7-0. Give him one more. Let's see if we can roll the double play. You know.
Yeah, that's why he didn't get one more.
I also had money on over 5.5 strikeouts.
So what do you have? 5 even?
5. Yeah.
Oh.
I knew. Once he got through 7, and he only had 4, so he's only had one more in him. I knew he only had one more in him. But
yeah.
But every guy was at 2 strikes anyway. It was a fun bet. Good bet. But,
yeah, I mean, it seems like he's pitching the contact for the most part. He's just getting soft contact, and I don't know, it's working.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing is working.
Yeah, in the 9th it was just Wander like kind of saw one off, but it wasn't a line drive. But yeah, I mean, Boone actually talked to him. He didn't go out and take the ball away from him. He went and talked to him before he went to Wandy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the conversation was, but.
And 2 things I've noticed during this stretch that started, whenever the last off day they had, and it was like, all right, now they have, I don't know, 25 games in 24 days, whatever it was, where they don't have an off day until Memorial Day, which is fucking ridiculous that they're not playing Memorial Day or 4th of July, but we'll yell about that when it happens. That's fucking ridiculous.
Really awful.
As un-American as it gets.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed during this stretch is with the combination of lack of off days and injuries, they have been letting the starters kind of pitch a little bit, which is very refreshing and I think will be good in the long term when they get into like the real big games.
Agreed.
Like, let these guys pitch. Don't just run to the pen after 5 innings and be like, all right, we need 12 outs from our bullpen every night. Like, let these guys pitch into the 6th inning, into the 7th inning.
Yeah.
The less outs you have to get from your bullpen, the better, is my point. Like, I want to see these guys pitch.
Tonight you kind of like you needed it because bullpen's depleted. I mean, really, I thought Clark Schmidt was the guy to go to, not Wandy. But there was nobody that was really available out of the pen. They needed 8+ innings from this guy tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're looking at this second-rate bullpen.
Oh yeah, it was going to get ugly. It was going to get ugly if they went to the pen early.
Yeah. So whether it's out of necessity or not, I appreciate that they're allowing the guys to stretch out a little bit, you know. But tonight this is tonight you needed it. Like this is if you got bounced in the first inning, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked probably for like 3 days. You're fucked for the weekend, probably.
All right, set the tone for the series. Coming into it, I would have signed for like a split just because of all the injuries, and you're playing Tampa, who's like 4 games out. Like I feel like a split would have been just with all the recent history down there. Embarrassing the turnout. And I feel like maybe it'll be better on Friday and Saturday night in Tampa, but there was no one there.
I think they said the weekend is going to be good. It's sold out. I think Saturday, Sunday are sold out. Holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Tropicana Field. I don't know if you saw the advertisements.
Oh, I did. I did. Which is fucking it's humiliating that you have to do that giveaway with the Yankees in town. You would think you'd save that for like the Texas Rangers or the Twins.
Yes.
$5 beer. It's awesome
$5 beer night. $5 beer night. It's an awesome
Budweiser specifically.
$5 Bud night. Yes, I meant to say $5 Bud night.
That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying at least double that at the stadium. Probably paying like $11 or $12. I mean, it's twofer basically, and then some.
So tomorrow for beer night is Jameson Tyone versus Jeffrey Springs.
Oh, we might need a few beers for that.
Yeah. Saturday is Cole versus Kluber, former rotation mates.
Right. We'll always have that no-hitter.
And Sunday is Severino McClanahan.
McClanahan is having a good year. McClanahan's the ace.
So it'll be the kid who pitched tonight was had a decent night. Just the wheels came off at some point.
Yeah, Yarbrough cheese.
Yes, yes.
We play the Angels next week. Ohtani pitched tonight. What's tonight? Thursday. So I think that lines him up for Tuesday. The stadium.
All right. He's had success in the stadium before.
No, we rocked them.
No, hitting. Has he
hitting.
Yard of the stadium? Yeah.
Did he? I don't even remember. Did he hit a couple home runs?
We did. We knocked him out early.
First inning.
Yeah. I thought he did. But that was a now you can get. Can't you get taken out, but still? Could you be pitching but still get taken out and hit?
I don't think so. Can you?
I thought that was a thing. No, I don't know.
Dash Joe Girardi. Yeah, top of that.
Oof. Joe, I'm not like locked into the Phillies, but it does not look good for Girardi down there.
Oh no, I think he's on the hot seat.
Like mid-season hot seat.
Yeah, like I'm already like what we should do a draft right now. Like when Girardi does get fired, what players hated him? Because that'll start trickling out. Who's your number one overall draft pick right now?
Oh, Harper.
Harper?
Yeah, I feel like he's almost like unpleasable.
You go Harper. I go Realmuto just because he's the catcher. Like Girardi's got to be tough on him.
Didi likes him, right? Well, Didi's a play.
Well, I mean, Didi chose to go there, so I would think he wouldn't have, unless that was his only offer. I don't think he would have went there if he hated Girardi.
Yeah, right. Name a pitcher. Probably they all hate him.
He might hate their pitching. No, yeah, it just feels like a team on paper. Like I've been waiting for the Phillies to fire, and they don't. Like on paper, I mean, they bring in Castellanos, right? Schwarber.
They should rake. Yeah, they really should.
They should, and then tonight they won. They have Nola, who went 8 1/3 tonight and won. Like Nola and Wheeler at the top of the rotation. It seems like a team that should be better than whatever they were. 4 games under 500.
Okay, let's do this quick. All right, because we did league leaders last time. Let's do standings this time.
Memorial Day check-in.
Memorial Day standings. Mookie Bet. Hang on a second. Hitting streaks. Oh, if hitting streaks is Jade. What?
Phillies are 3 games under 500.
So I think I fucked up last time.
We already know.
Sorry, no. When I did the hitting streaks last time, I think I looked at the wrong page.
Oh.
And I did the longest hitting streaks of the year.
Oh,
the longest current hitting streaks. Here's the actual longest current hit streaks. So what I told you last time was the actual longest hit streaks.
Of the sea. Okay.
Here's the longest current hit streaks. Yes. Trey Turner at 17 games. Goldschmidt at 16 games. Margot, Brendan Rodgers at 12. So I think I looked at the wrong page last time. They're the same people this time. I pulled it up. All right. So there you go. There's your quick update. That. Standings. We know the AL East. Yankees 5.5 up on 10.
Real quick, do you know who blew it for the Phillies on? I guess it was Wednesday night, last night. It was Nick Nelson.
Oof.
No, because I googled Girardi's name, and like the first thing that popped up was a quote from Corey Knebel. We're on the same page, which means they're probably not on the same page. Something about like not pitching guys 3 days in a row. He had meetings in his office with Schwarber and Kyle Gibson.
Oh no. You don't want to talk to Kyle Gibson ever.
Yeah.
Well, nothing to do with Kyle Gibson.
Girardi mentioned that Knievel's fastball velocity dropped from a season average of 95.3 to 94.1 on Monday. So Corey Knievel probably hates him.
Yeah, Phillies are 21 and 24, tied for second in the NL East.
Like the Mets
With Atlanta.
Mets are going to win that division, right? I mean, I didn't like the Braves last year, so I'm not jumping on them this year. I just don't love the Braves. And the Phillies, I'm tired of waiting for the Phillies to go on a run.
Yeah, I mean, the Mets are ridiculous. They lost a couple in a row, but it's unbelievable how they keep marching on, even with like the two best pitchers injured. The last thing you want to do is run into those two guys in October.
Yeah, the Mets go from like an average. I've said that even before they got Scherzer with DeGrom. Like they go from a average team to an elite team if they can get in to October. You could just ride the pitching, ride DeGrom.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, I got to see DeGrom pitch before.
Oh, DeGrom's like 5-inning pitcher. So.
True, that's fair.
Milwaukee's in first place in the NL Central.
It's a 2-team race.
Yeah, Milwaukee and St. Louis are separated by 4.5 games, and then Pittsburgh, the Cubs, and Cincinnati. Cincinnati put up 1,000 runs today. The differential is still minus 58. So you know.
Chip it away.
Dodgers, San Diego, San Francisco, Arizona. 3 teams above 500 in the NL West. 4 teams. Sorry, my counting way off. 4 teams above 500 in the NL West. Dodgers are a game and a half up on San Diego, and Arizona, who's in 4th, is 7 back.
Probably going to get 3 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, really looking like it. San Fran's playing great. San Diego's playing great. Dodgers are the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we know. Yanks are up 5.5 after tonight's game. Toronto, Red Sox, surging Red Sox. This is gonna be closer in the end than it is now. Boston's gonna make a move. Toronto's gonna make a move. So,
but it is possible Boston's a seller. It's possible. We got it. Like the next, what is it? I would say the month of June is key. Like this month coming up is key for the Red Sox.
Yeah, they're never stingy. They're never shy about it either. They're out of it. They'll be more than happy to make some moves. Get themselves ready for.
Right, I've already heard the Mets fans want JD Martinez, so like it's already there's already rumblings.
Yeah. Minnesota is up 4 games on the White Sox in the AL Central. Whoops! Don't take the under on Minnesota. That's a mistake.
Gio Urshela, 2-game winning hits this week.
Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas City, all under 500 in the Central.
Yeah, it's looking like a 2-team race. It really should be a 1-team race, but we'll see.
Yeah, but Minnesota's playing good.
Yeah. White Sox.
Yeah, White Sox should have been. Yeah, the White Sox should be switched place with the Twins. Maybe they will. Maybe the Twins will lose. And finally, AL West, another 2-team race.
Another one, yeah.
Houston's 2 games up on the Angels. Texas, Oakland, Seattle, all under 500.
I think I took Seattle under. That could be a good one.
Yeah.
Can't buy the Mariners. They're going to go on a run now that I said that. But
I know 2 unders I have are in first place right now.
I really forgot my picks, to be honest.
I don't know how my third under is. Well, I know I had the Mets. I know I had Twins under. Those were like those stick in my memory.
Yeah. Well, that's your check-in. That is your Major League Baseball around the diamond.
Wow, I like that.
But can you really go around a diamond?
Around the horn, we'll say that.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it. I think that's it for the Memorial Day Eve show.
Yep. I think that's a wrap.
In that case, thank you to everybody for spending time with us here on Sunday Four. We'll be back here next week. We'll do one a week next week and through Labor Day. I think that's it. Thanks for spending time with us. We'll talk to you next time, man.
Yeah. Enjoy your Memorial Day. Get after it. Until then, we'll see you next week.
Have a Bloody Mary or two.
Nice
Holy
sausage
rock.
patty. Nice sausage patty.
Ooh, that's spicy onion. Load it up. Peace.